All right. Hello, Lee.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well.
Good.
All right. So we're gonna start off this this little video with a good question. So, what would be the
Mhm.
weirdest animal that has four legs that would walk on two legs?
Um, I had an answer and I feel like it might be wrong because my immediate thought was a kangaroo, but it technically only has two legs, not four limbs. But I think it would be weird to see a kangaroo on its hands because
Yeah.
it's so much part of a dominant part of a kangaroo that it's
You know, what's going?
powerful legs,
Yeah.
hopping around. Yeah.
The reverse, like if it was walking on four,
Oh yeah.
that would be terrifying. I said a frog. I think that's just like seeing a
I think
frog.
that
That'd be pretty weird. All right. So the real question now: how did you
yeah.
find friction?
I found friction via my partner, Paul. I wasn't really looking at the time for CrossFit gyms, and then he started attending and got me in. So that's how we found it. It's mostly through location,
Sure.
which one was kind of closest to us. And then after we kind of made that decision, we looked at the gyms themselves, the coaches, the programs, that sort of thing, and that led us straight to friction. Yeah,
Okay. What programs have you done before, or do you do now?
I think I've done most of them. I think that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, so I do the general group fitness classes, and then I do the clubs as well. Very much a lot of times go to barbell. That's something I do every week. Also powerlifting. And then occasionally I'll hit up gymnastics when I'm feeling in the mood to try gymnastics. But right when I got started, I did one-on-one with you,
Yeah.
one-on-one personal training with you. So that was kind of the way ramped up into the general classes, and then from the classes started doing club. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool. So, like to kind of map out that progression, it was always like to start off like one on one to get some good attention and kind of address some things that
yeah,
you do, and then it was like let's get semi-social with this and go to a group class, and then you kind of found what you love and found that niche of the barbell.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I had really no idea what all uh, it involved. And so a lot of it was just learning the movements, not knowing the movements themselves, the names. So once I started getting kind of comfortable with those, I think you slowly had me start attending classes. And then kind of once I started attending classes, yeah, I first kind of gravitated toward what Paul was doing, which is barbell clubs.
Yeah.
But then I found that really started enjoying that. And then that led me to powerlifting club as well. So yeah, I would say that would be the trajectory.
Yeah. Awesome. What's been your favorite like memory at Friction that you've made?
Um, it's kind of hard to have a specific memory. I think it's really just like I really enjoy afternoons in clubs, specifically barbell clubs. There's just um I don't know if it's the camaraderie or just the pace of it. It's just a different feeling than the group classes themselves. It's a lot less like, we need to move from movement to movement or, part to part. It's a little more relaxed. So I just really enjoy, evenings in barbell. I would say that's just generally my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like 5:30 to 6:30, 6:30, 7:30 hour.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, looking back, what advice would you give to the person that you were 1 year ago, or even like 3 years ago when you started?
Yeah. I think I would say patience with the process itself, but also patience with myself. I think that in thinking about what's been my biggest difficulty so far, it would be kind of the mental work that's parallel with developing, the physical part. I didn't really do much athletics before, so that kind of mental strength was something I really had to develop.
Yeah.
So I think being patient with myself, because I think sometimes I would get very easily frustrated when I couldn't get a movement or I couldn't work as hard as I thought I should. So just general patience with myself and just really trusting the process
Yeah.
that has been laid out for me. The programming is done with intention. Even though I want to immediately hit that higher weight, if I just trust what happens, I will get there eventually. I will eventually develop that strength, that endurance, that sort of thing. So yeah, just patience in general, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Well, I guess I could confirm that, trusting the process. What if I came out there like a year in review almost towards
Oh yeah.
like January, December, whenever, and you had attended like the most classes out of anyone.
Yeah.
It was like 400 something.
Yeah, it's a lot of classes.
That's insane. A lot of
Yeah. Yeah. I think with that again is it really is just showing up. I think is most of the work is just very consistently showing up, and then I think um, my desire also met me there. So sometimes I think it would be that I had the temptation to like skip a morning class because I want to sleep in, or maybe an afternoon because I want to do something else. But now it's been recently to where I just don't want to skip classes. Like I've kind of that mental drive is kind of caught up with me just showing up. So
Yeah.
I think that's another part of the process is even if you don't want to show up, you should show up. And eventually, that desire to be there and work hard will catch up with you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. You'll kind of find your passion along the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's been awesome to see you grow. Like you said, I've been with you one-on-one when you first started.
Yeah.
Do you know when you first started? You remember?
I want to say January, February of 2018. Was it 2017?
Ooh, I don't know. It might have been 2018.
Okay.
I can look and double check, but it's been 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Seems a lot longer.
Which is very surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a testament to you finding your passion along the way, you sticking to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Consistency rules, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for taking some time out.
Oh, sure thing.
Yeah, I'll see you in about an hour and a half.
Exactly.
I'll get your
For
bar
next class.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.